Hello everyone, welcome to your weekly tarot forecast for September 15th through 21st. We are going to have the Virgo new moon solar eclipse happening on Sunday the 21st, wrapping up eclipse season. So Sunday is a great day to sit down and set your intentions, because the next Virgo moon eclipse we are having is going to be on March 3rd, 2026, and it's going to be the Virgo full moon total lunar eclipse. So the intentions you set under this new moon solar eclipse on Sunday have a very high probability of manifesting under that Virgo full moon total lunar eclipse happening on March 3rd, 2026. The messages that come through in this reading can resonate for Sun, Moon, Rising, or North Node. I will start with Pisces. There are timestamps listed for all of the signs below. Hello Pisces, welcome to your weekly tarot forecast for September 15th through 21st. Let's get right into your messages. Let's see what is happening for the Pisces this week. All right, Pisces, you've got new beginnings. Card number 1 with cycles. So that full moon in Pisces total lunar eclipse may have had a big impact on you. And this week we are starting a new beginning in some area of life. This could be mentally, emotionally, spiritually, in a relationship, a job, money, or life can just start feeling different and feeling better. Perhaps under this Virgo new moon solar eclipse, a door is opening for you. All right, so it's all about new beginnings and new energy in some capacity this week for Pisces. Let's pull some cards. Let's go deeper. All right, 7 of Cups. And what's interesting is this is Scorpio in Virgo and Venus. Venus is the divine feminine energy. Scorpio is the most psychic energy of the zodiac. So your intuition is on point this week, Pisces. Really pay attention to it and follow through on intuitive promptings, especially around new ideas, creative ideas, changes you need to make, however it comes through for you, because the 7 of Cups is about options, opportunities, dreams, goals, and that pairs so nicely with this energy of new beginning. And this week could be a week where you're like, you know what? I'm going to change things. I'm going to change the way I'm thinking. I'm going to change the way I'm doing stuff, and you're going to have some results. And you've got the Star. So the Star is all about wish fulfillment, seeing the light at the end of the tunnel. You got this doorway with this beautiful light, Pisces. There's a shift taking place within you this week for sure. And you know, this is the card that represents Aquarius. And on February 17th, 2026, we're going to have the new moon in Aquarius annular solar eclipse taking place. So these eclipse energies are working with you now all the way through till we get into Pisces season in 2026. So Pisces, this is the start of something new, and this can be a 6 or 7 month cycle with the cups, because cups do talk about months, and this is the 7 of Cups, and Aquarius season, Pisces season, 6-7 months from now. So you are starting a new cycle. There's a lot that's going to be opening up for you, and again, light at the end of the tunnel for Pisces. And look at this 6 of Pentacles what you've put out coming back to you, getting some reciprocity, Pisces. This is a good week overall for manifesting, wish fulfillment, healing, and finally seeing new potential out there, options opening up for you. Making big changes. All right, Page of Swords. So messages, new ideas. Nine of Pentacles, Pisces. This is a good money week for you guys. And Ace of Wands. Be sure to follow through on all inspired action. And again, any changes that you know you need to make, this is a great week to begin that, because Ace of Wands is about taking action. All right, Wands are about movement. And this coming under the Six of Pentacles, I'm telling you, if you're feeling something intuitively, follow through on it. It's going to lead to something good. Also, this could be a week of good karma returning. All the energy that you've been putting out is now coming back to Pisces. Two of Swords. You're no longer going to be feeling restricted. Hanged Man, where we've been really struggling with happiness, feeling good, money. You're seeing things from the other way around now. And Three of Swords. Pisces, you're coming out of some hard energy here. Okay? And I know that there's always readings that are talking about new cycles, but Pisces, I have to read the cards as they come out and the message that they're giving. And I'm telling you, this is saying where you have felt blocked, unsure, uncertain, totally feeling stuck, like regardless of what you do, it's not making a whole lot of difference. And you know, sadness, worry, mental anguish that you've been going through. Okay, now you have options. Now you're seeing light at the end of the tunnel. Now some of what you've been putting out there finally coming back to you. Positive messages, good with money, taking actions. Maybe this week you're finally deciding to go into a new direction for what you're trying to achieve, or finally it's like your perception is shifting and you're seeing things from the other way around, and that which once brought you pain and made you feel very blocked, very restricted, now you're finally seeing a path through that. Okay, having a breakthrough of some kind. You know, this is a general reading, so it's going to resonate for all of you in a bit of a different way, but this is definitely a week to take action towards things and make changes that need to be made, and no longer just daydream about what it is you want, but finally believing in yourself and doing what you can right now today with what you have to start facilitating change and moving towards your dreams and your goals. And sometimes if all you can do is write a list, and this is also a really good week to decide, you know what, I'm going to focus on the positive. I'm going to focus on my blessings that I do have, because that shift in mindset really does raise your frequency, and in a higher frequency you see options available to you that you didn't notice before. And this main card, which is the overall energy for you this week, is about new beginnings and light at the end of the tunnel, and the doorway with the light, having a major breakthrough, finally moving into new territory mentally, emotionally, spiritually. Okay, and at the center we have this Nine of Pentacles. Okay, this is about money. And you know what, I think, because this is Venus in Virgo now, let's see, where's Venus? Venus is moving into Virgo on the 19th. Okay, so this week, Venus moving into Virgo could bring a big blessing your way. All right, and remember, it's a good time to really follow through on your intuition. And between now and the eclipses that start up again in February and March, from now till then, you're going to be different, and you're stepping on the path now, and perhaps by then is when things are really going to manifest and come full circle. It doesn't mean you're just stuck in bad energy between now and then, but it starts now. The new beginning, the turning over of a new leaf, it all starts now, and it takes you out of feeling stuck and blind, feeling really hung up, unable, unsure of what you need to do, unable to move forward, and some sadness and worry that you've been going through. You're coming out of that energy this week, and now you're seeing the potential and the possibility of what could be, and the star right there, emotional fulfillment, wish fulfillment, as well as deep healing in some area of your life. All right, so those are your messages. I am sending you lots of love and light. Take care. Hello, Aries. Welcome to your weekly tarot forecast for September 15th through 21st. Let's see what your messages are for this week. What is happening for all of the Aries? All right, hidden motivations. All right, so Aries, this is a week to really pay attention to your gut about things, especially when it comes to other people, because somebody may have an ulterior motive or a hidden intention in why they are connecting with you, what they're wanting from you. If you haven't heard from somebody in a while and all of a sudden they're showing up out of the blue, it could be because they want something, Aries, and you're just going to have a gut instinct about that. And also with this, your plans and your dreams and your goals, it may be better to keep all of that to yourself right now, or like these really good ideas that you have, because somebody may take what you're saying and run with it as their own. Okay, this could even be where you have this really good idea, or something in the workplace where you're talking about, if we did things this way, this would probably be better. It could really improve things, and then that person might take that idea and run with it and tell boss or management, hey, what do you think about this? And try to own it as if it's their own. So your ideas, your intentions, your plans, it's best to keep to yourself right now. And also really listen to your gut when you're dealing with another person, because even if they have a smile on their face, but you feel like something's just kind of off or there's more going on, you are 100% Aries. So really trust yourself. Let's pull some tarot and go deeper. All right, 10 of Wands, 2 of Cups, C, and 3 of Pentacles. Okay, yes, Aries, I feel like somebody is acting like they're on your side. They have your back. They have your best intention in mind. But the truth is, they're going through something, or they need something, and that's why they're coming to you out of the blue, or they are just being more friendly, more attentive towards you than they typically are. It's because they want you to be on their side or help them out in some capacity with 10 of Wands, 2 of Cups, 3 of Pentacles. And this could even be where they're coming in and they're being nice for a few days, and then out of nowhere, oh my gosh, Aries, I'm short on money. I need gas. I need some groceries. Can you help me out? That was their whole reason why they started warming up to you, or just kind of showed up out of nowhere, is because they were thinking about, who has a good heart, who's gonna, help me out if I need it. And they thought of you, and they're not here for a genuine purpose. It's like once they get what they want, what they need, they're out. Or they could be just down and sad, and so that's why they're calling you all of a sudden, wanting to talk to you every day. How are you doing? It's because they want that shoulder to lean on, but it's very selfishly motivated. It's not because, oh, Aries, I miss you, I want to reconnect with you, or let's hang out. It's they want something, okay? And these first three cards really confirm that. And again, I'm feeling this is a week to really just kind of keep things to yourself. Even if you're kind of going through something, I don't know, there's just this phony energy around you, and Spirit's trying to protect you and saying, listen, keep your plans to yourself, keep your ideas to yourself, and do the work in silence, because somebody just does not have the best intention. It doesn't have to mean like somebody's being super nefarious or anything, but just watch your back and trust your gut around people. And if somebody's just being a little bit too friendly, they are. And if you like meet somebody new romantically this week and they're like, oh, Aries, you're the sun, moon, and stars, and it's like they're trying to get something from you. They either want to get into your pants or they want to get into your wallet. Or even like an ex you haven't heard from in forever. It's like they need something. And so Spirit's giving you this message to protect you and forewarn you, because you deserve better than that, Aries. Queen of Pentacles, the Star, Ace of Pentacles. Yeah, I kind of feel like somebody wants some money. It could be an earth sign with that Queen of Pentacles, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, okay? And then over here, money. And here's another thing with these next three cards. Aries, if something really good happens to you this week, especially financially, keep it to yourself, because with what your blessing is, there may be some people that expect that it should also be their blessing. That if you were blessed, then you need to be sharing with them. And if you're not sharing with them, they're going to send you on this guilt trip. Or all of a sudden, now that you have this extra money, all of a sudden they have this bill that they need to pay. And they could really be laying it on thick, like hysterical, crying, freaking out. And it's just all an act, Aries. It's all a show, okay? And Spirit's saying, I want to protect you, and I want to protect your blessings. So the good stuff happening to you this week, keep it to yourself. You know who you can trust and who you can't, right? And anybody that just kind of shows up out of the blue, don't give to them, you know, I can't help you, I'm sorry. Don't go out of your way for them. Like, you can be nice, you can listen or whatever, but don't open your wallet and don't open your heart, because they don't have the best intention for you, okay? And that's why this card came out first. And this looks to be a good week for Aries as far as like finances go, blessings coming in, good things happening for you, and Spirit really wants to protect you and what is rightfully yours, and not fall for a false smile, and, you know, especially like the love bombing. And they could even be like, you know, just trying to help you out kind of out of nowhere, and it's because they're only doing that because they want to ask you for something. All right, Queen of Swords, Hanged Man, Page of Cups. Yep. See, your intuition is going to tell you, no matter how nice they are, no matter how sweet they're being, you're just going to feel like something's off, and they could be love bombing as well. This could be a earth sign or an air sign, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, okay? So just be aware of that. And this right here, the Hanged Man, it's like, nope, I'm sorry, I can't help you. And you can be nice about it. Just don't let them know how well you're doing. For those of you that, you know, right now, money's good, life is good. Don't let them know how well you're doing. And if something amazing happens this week, this is not a time to post it on your social media either, because I promise it's like somebody is going to be there trying to hold out their hand, giving you this big sob story, and it's just all phony. And they have no intention of being there back for you or giving back what you're giving to them. They're very selfishly motivated, and they're looking at you as a source of what can I get from Aries. Okay, and also, again, somebody romantic, if they're just really laying it on thick, it's not because they're as interested as they are acting. It's because they want something from you. And that is why Spirit is bringing this message, because Spirit is trying to protect you, Aries, and saying you deserve better than that. So good things happening for Aries. Listen to your gut when it comes to other people, because you're going to feel like something is off. And also, your plans, your ideas, your dreams, or your goals, keep it to yourself this week. Don't put it out for everybody to know and see. All right? So those are your messages. I am sending you lots of love and light. Take care. Hello, Taurus. Welcome to your weekly tarot forecast for September 15th through 21st. Let's get right into your messages. Let's see what is happening for all the Taurus this week, what Spirit wants you to know. All right, status quo. So this week, if you're getting bored, you're just like, I'm in a rut, I need a change. This is Spirit saying, do not give up, Taurus. You are moving through a cycle right now, and if things feel kind of stagnated and stuck, it's just part of the journey. You're not cursed. You're not dealing with bad karma. You are on your journey towards a destination, okay? And just keep moving forward. Any challenges, any setbacks, don't let that deter you. And if you're like, man, it's just these weeks are just running into each other, nothing's happening, nothing's changing, you're almost there, because you see how the ocean and the breakthrough is there at the end. I don't know if you could see that that's the ocean there, but you're almost to your destination. You are moving in a cycle right now, and things just kind of seem, you know, boring or stagnant or the same, but you are making progress, even if it does not feel that way. All right, 7 of Cups, 8 of Cups. You're soon going to move past this. And look at that, the Fool, yes. Okay, there's more options than you see at this moment, okay? You're, like I said, you're kind of in the middle of the journey, the cycle right now, but you're going to be walking away from it here soon with this 8 of Cups. And you know, Saturn is back in Pisces, just moved back at the beginning of September because it's retrograde, and Saturn is the great teacher and karma balancer. So you may feel like you're revisiting old ground mentally and emotionally, or you just kind of feel like your life is stagnant and stale, but it's for purpose. It's not because you're not moving forward and you're not making progress, okay? The 8 of Cups is when you are walking away from something, and each one of these cups represents what you've gained and what you've learned along the way. And because this is Saturn in Pisces, Saturn just moved back into Pisces, there are some deeper soul lessons attached to this cycle that you're currently in, all right? And you're going to be moving out of this because we see the Fool. There's a new beginning here, a new path that's up ahead. And that's why Spirit's trying to encourage you this week, saying, hey, Taurus, this energy is gonna pass. I know you're not happy right now. I know that you've been asking, when is this coming in? When is that gonna happen? When is this gonna end? When is my happiness and joy gonna return? You all resonate with this a bit differently, okay? But you're learning and you're gaining, and there's options that are gonna open up for you. And one of those options is leading you to a new path. And if you feel like You just keep knocking on a door that's not opening. It's time to turn your attention to a new direction, because there is a door that's going to open for you. All right, so let's pull some more tarot. And you might be a bit in your emotions this week with these cups. Oh yes, look at that. 10 of Pentacles. This is Virgo in Mercury. Virgo is currently in, or Mercury is currently in Virgo. 4 of Pentacles. Feeling kind of stuck though. And the Wheel of Fortune. Beautiful. Okay, you got 2 10s here. 10s are the completion. And then you've got the Fool, the new path, the journey forward. And between the two, you've got the 4 of Pentacles, okay? And that's energy that feels very closed up and nothing really happening. And like you're kind of spinning your wheels, but you're not, all right? That's the big message, is even though it doesn't look like anything's changing, there's things changing energetically, and you are soon to reach the end of this particular cycle. And again, there's more options available to you than you're seeing. So shifting your perception about yourself, your life, and looking in new directions is going to be like the magic shift of energy. Okay, and the Wheel of Fortune is right here. So after this, it gets better, Taurus. It really does. All right, let's pull some more tarot. And you might really have your mind on money, good luck, shift in fortune type of energy, because you're so tired of this 4 of Pentacles. And there are options that lead to that 10 of Pentacles, okay? It's there. It's in the ethers, Taurus. All right, Page of Pentacles. Yes, see? Seeing things differently. 5 of Swords. Yeah, you're feeling really defeated. You're like, I don't care. Just when's the end of this is what you're saying. And here it is, the 6 of Swords. Okay. Taurus, it does get better this week, all right? It absolutely does. It gets better this week because your ending cards is the Fool, the Wheel of Fortune, and the 6 of Swords. 6 of Swords is where things are calming down, smoothing out for you. The Wheel of Fortune, there could be something really magical and lucky that does happen for you this week, you know. Sometimes it's the smallest of blessing that restores hope and faith and gives you excitement and optimism for the future to come, right? So there is a blessing coming in, and you are going to be walking away from these feelings of defeat, because it's like you've been kind of stuck there, and these feelings of defeat can really represent any area of life, as this is a general reading, all right? But you, through that feeling of defeat, feeling of being stuck, you are growing and learning from it, even if it doesn't appear that way right now. And there can be an offer that comes in for you, especially those of you who are in search of a job right now. Okay, there could be a job offer on the table for you this week, but your fortune is turning, all right? And even maybe this week it's like everything's kind of just the same. There is a blessing coming in of some kind that's going to, you know, cheer you up. And perhaps by the Virgo new moon solar eclipse, okay, that's when the landscape of your current reality really starts to shift and change. But Spirit wants you to know you're not going to be stuck here forever. But here, this being the center card, that's what you're feeling. That's the energy you're dealing with. And by week's end, you're more optimistic because there's a beautiful blessing that's coming in for you guys. Some of you it's smaller, some of you it could be much bigger, but it's not going to feel so boring and just as you've been feeling, all right? There's a beautiful shift taking place this week, all right? So those are your messages. I am sending you lots of love and light. Take care. Hello, Gemini. Welcome to your weekly tarot forecast for September 15th through 21st. Let's get right into your message. Let's see what Spirit wants you to know for the week ahead. All right, joyous fun. Gemini, there's some good times to be had this week. Something's going on that makes you happy, fills your heart with joy. This could just be a really good week where good things are happening. You feel fun. You feel like you are a part of life. This is a very, very good card to be your overall energy for the week, and it's card 7. So something wonderful happening each day of these 7 days for the week ahead. So let's pull some tarot and go deeper. All right, 4 of Pentacles, 8 of Wands, and Judgment. Okay, so 4 of Pentacles is an energy that's, you know, kind of just stuck, not very open. So that makes this card even better. This is what you've been dealing with in some area of life, all right? This stuck 4 of Pentacles. And now things are really picking up this week with the 8 of Wands. This is a lot of movement, and this is positive messages coming in, okay? This is a lot of spiritual inspiration taking place, and judgment. That's the end of a cycle, okay? So you're coming out of kind of blasé energy, things not really happening, things not moving forward, to things being very accelerated, okay? It's the end of 4 of Pentacles, and also 8 of Wands could be manifestations finally coming in for you. Also a lot of messages. You may, if you've just met somebody new, you guys are having great conversation this week, okay? In current relationships, if you know there's kind of been a little bit of weirdness between the two of you, you haven't really been talking this week, you guys are going to get right back to normal, and it's the end to this weird energy that you've been dealing with them. If your life has been feeling very slow, it's really picking up this week, okay? And again, a lot of happiness. What's manifesting brings you happiness. The messages you like, you want more of them, okay? And judgment is really like the completion of things, and it's new beginnings. So if you've been fighting with somebody this week, it's like you guys are finally seeing eye to eye, and you're feeling happier than ever before, whether that's romance, that's a friend, that's a family member. You know, at times you can feel like you can't get noticed to save your life, right, romantically. But then this week, it's like if you're single, there could be a lot of activity where things were really quiet and slow. Now they've really picked up, and you're closing the door on this 4 of Pentacles, wherever this represents in your life, all right? And so stuck energy, not feeling like you have money, not feeling like you can do anything, not getting that message back, not being able to get a date, like whatever the case may be, all of that's turning around this week, and things are really picking up. You're busy, and you know, a lot of people just might be like, hey Gemini, what's up, what's going on, come do this with me, let's hang out. But you're happy this week. So let's pull more cards. All right, 7 of Cups. This card keeps coming out. So where you've been daydreaming and hoping, now it's happening. Look at that. The 9 of Cups at the center. Emotional fulfillment, great happiness, wish fulfillment, and Seven of Swords. Okay, yeah, I do feel those of you that have been kind of fighting with somebody, not seeing eye to eye, you're coming to the end of that. Or if you've been hurting over something, you're coming to the end of that. Wherever you've been feeling lied to, betrayed, feeling really down on yourself, you're coming out of that because of this Eight of Wands and this Nine of Cups. And I do feel where you've been kind of hoping, wishing, and praying for something, it's happening with this card right here. So let's pull some more tarot. Yeah, look at that Hanged Man. It's like, I can't get a call back to save my life. And now, boom, all these messages coming in. Six of Wands. Oh my goodness. Yeah, Gemini, amazing. And then Nine of Pentacles. Yes. Yes, we like this energy. Here, we're stuck. Here, we're stuck. We can only hope, wish, and pray. We can only fantasize and dream. Now, the way this energy is transitioning is into Eight of Wands, a fast movement of energy, messages, manifestations that are filling your heart with so much happiness and joy, rewards and recognition, really pulling you out of a sense of feeling defeated, betrayed, let down with this Nine of Pentacles, the ultimate energy where you're landing. Okay, so my unemployed Geminis, this week looks really, really good for landing a great job, okay? My singles out there, this looks to be a great week to meet somebody. Those of you that have been fighting or been at odds with somebody in your life, you guys are moving past it this week. Those of you that have been feeling really hung up on something that happened in the past, you're overcoming it because this week is offering you blessings. And I do feel like you're getting more attention than normal, like friends, family, reaching out, hey, let's do this, let's go there. One of them might be surprising you with a blessing like, hey, I want to take you out to eat. You know, it's just the blessings of life. Some of them are big and glorious, and some of them are smaller and more subtle. Whatever blessing is coming in for you, whatever messages you are receiving is making you very happy. And I mean, joy is fun. That's the card for your overall energy. And if you've been single, nursing a broken heart, you are so back this week. You're finally over what's happened and you're feeling really good and you're feeling like you are a catch again, and anybody would be lucky to have you and be with you, Gemini. So you are back this week. And in the workplace, some of you, this may be getting a really good review, an unexpected bonus or raise, change in position, because Six of Wands is rewards and recognition. Okay, and so if somebody you've been fighting with, this would be where they're like, you know what, Gemini, I'm really sorry for what I said, what I did. I don't want to lose you. You are right. I am wrong. All right. So where you felt defeated, where you felt stuck, there's finally movement, and now you're feeling recognized and rewarded. And this card right here at the center that pairs with this, happiness, wish fulfillment, ultimate emotional fulfillment for you. All right, so those are your messages for this week. I am sending you lots of love and light. Take care. Hello, Cancer. Welcome to your weekly tarot forecast for September 15th through 21st. Let's get right into your messages. Let's see what is happening for the Cancers this week, what Spirit wants you to know. All right, planning in action. So, Cancer, this is a good week to really think about yourself in the long term. All right, what is it that you want? What is it that you want to achieve? What is it that you want to have? really think about it this week. And then under the Virgo new moon solar eclipse on Sunday, that's a great time to sit down and become very intentional and, sit in visualization and sit in prayer, sit in meditation, connect with the universe, and really put it out there what you want to achieve, what you want to experience, what you want to have, because you're very empowered this week. In fact, I highly encourage you to visualize every single day this week what it is that you want for a minimum of 11 minutes, 11 seconds. And as you're sitting in that visualization, feel it in your heart as if it is your reality right now, today. It's not happening in the future. You already have it right now. And, anything that you need to really take care of, like you want to clean up your garage or you want to remodel your house, like whatever it is, this is a week of planning and preparing, okay, as well as putting your intention out to the universe in a very, very strong way. So let's pull some tarot and go deeper. And taking action where you're feeling that you need to. Those intuitive nudges, inspired action, follow through on it. Queen of Pentacles, you are strong this week. Yes, it's a time to work very hard. And energy's coming together for you. Okay, Queen of Pentacles, Eight of Pentacles, Two of Cups. You are very strong and empowered this week. Queen of Wands, Queen of Pentacles is a leader, is stable, is practical, and is wise, as well as abundant. This would be a great time to create a budget for yourself and stick to it very strictly, okay? If you are like, I am so unhappy in my current career path, and you want to learn a new skill, this is a great week to really start looking into that. And don't let the amount of time it will take to learn something new deter you. If you want to go back to school, you can go back to school and learn, all right? This is a week to play in your dreams, play in your imagination, because you have extra energy right now. And it's like the universe is listening and it's like, what do you want, Cancer? What do you want to happen? This is also a good week to really be invested in your relationships with others and really putting in the work there. All right. With the Queen of Pentacles coming out, this may be a week where you've got to kind of take on more of the masculine role where you're in charge, you're handling more things, especially if your partner is going through something. This is a week to really step up and take the lead and take control and sort things out, plan things out, and help them. But you are very empowered this week, Cancer, and energies are coming together for you. And I cannot express enough for you to sit and do those visualization for 11 minutes, 11 seconds, and really feeling it in your heart, putting in the work, being fully present in it, because you're going to make it happen. It's like you got extra magic about you this week, extra strength about you this week, extra motivation this week, and utilize it to your advantage. Seven of Pentacles, sow those seeds of intention. Three of Swords. Yeah, I feel like some of you, you gotta kind of take on more in a relationship, whether it's romance, friendship, or familyship, and kind of really be there for somebody and help them plan their next steps of what they need to do. And just, when I say take on the masculine role, our divine masculine energy is our solar plexus chakra, and that's about empowerment and leadership. And maybe even in the workplace, you need to kind of step up more this week, because somebody around you might really be going through something and they just need you more than they normally do, and they won't be able to give back as much as you're putting in, but that's okay. All right. It's not going to be that way forever. But you're just in the zone this week. Hanged Man. Yeah. Cancer, if somebody you care about is really going through it, just be there for them. They are going to love you so much for it, okay? On the other side, when things get better. And don't stop yourself again for how long you think it will take to achieve something, all right? The time is going to pass anyways. This is a week to sow seeds of intention. This is a week to visualize. This is a week to really step up and help somebody else out who may be down on their luck or really going through something. This is also a good week to start learning something new, whether it's work related, it's about spirituality, it's self-help, whatever the case is for you personally. So don't let the amount of time and energy something's going to take deter you. And don't believe any dream is impossible to achieve, because there's something about your energy where you are very empowered right now. Now you've got the Knight of Pentacles. Slow and steady wins the race. Six of Cups, something of the past. And Seven of Swords. Man, Cancer, somebody in your life is really going through something, okay? And I don't feel that this is you that's dealing with this Three of Swords and this Seven of Swords, okay? There's just somebody you deeply care about, and your wisdom and your strength is what they need to lean on right now. And it's just going to bring you guys even closer together. And there may be, you know, dreams of the past that are resurfacing this week in some capacity. And this is the wink from the universe saying, yes, Cancer, this could be yours. Jump in, move forward, do what it takes. You will make it happen. And I cannot express enough the power of visualization and feeling it in your heart as if it's your reality right now today. And with the Virgo new moon solar eclipse on Sunday, that is a great day to really sit down and write out a list of all the things you want to happen in your life over the next 6 months. And you're putting it out there to the universe, and that's the path that you're going to be on. All right. So you are very empowered, and you might be the one that's kind of holding it all together this week, whether in the workplace, in a family situation, with a romantic partner, with a friend. It's like you're stepping up and taking on more than, you know, is your load to carry. But somebody really needs you to be there, and there are rewards at the end of that, okay? So those are your messages. I am sending you lots of love and light. Take care. Hello, Leo. Welcome to your weekly tarot forecast for September 15th through 21st. Let's get right into your messages. Let's see what Spirit has to say for the week ahead. All right, a creative endeavor. Leo, this is a week to really throw yourself into your dreams and goals. Any sort of creative idea that you have, any intuitive nudging or prompting you feeling to try something, to do something, this is the week to put it into motion. And also with this card, Because we have the Virgo new moon solar eclipse on Sunday, that is a great day to sit down and write a list of all the things that you want to happen and take place in your life over the next 6 months, and really just put your mind into it and leave nothing off the table. All right. Also, for some, make a vision board, okay, on Sunday. I don't know why, like that just came out, but make a vision board and have it be your intention that the stuff on that vision board you are going to manifest over the next 6 months, okay? Because you're being very empowered, and right now you're being very encouraged to really push towards your dreams, your goals, different changes you want to make in your life, different things you want to experience, and really believing that it's a possibility. So let's pull some tarot. Let's go deeper. It's time to dream and dream big, Leo. All right, Knight of Pentacles. Give things time to grow. Eight of Pentacles. Put in the work. And Three of Wands. You will receive. Okay, so I feel what Spirit's talking about is this week is the week to begin the journey, Leo, because Knight of Pentacles is a slower moving energy, but it's very steady and stable, and you can trust that energy. And also, slow and steady wins the race. Eight of Pentacles is learning as well as putting in the work. And the Three of Wands as the outcome over here is what you put out is going to come back to you over the next 3 to 6 months. So right now, this week is a time to really start thinking about that all week long. What is it that you want to have? What's on your bucket list? What do you want to achieve? What do you want to experience? Because this is Spirit saying, if you start it now, Leo, you will have it within 6 months if you put in the time, energy, and effort. Okay, and then on Sunday, under that solar eclipse, really sitting down, getting intentional, burn a candle, write your list, create your vision board, visualize it, and feel it in your heart as if it's already your reality right now today. Because I'm seeing by Aries season, because this is a Aries card, by Aries season, you will have it. And Aries season begins I think it's like the 19th, 20th, or 21st of March. Okay, you will achieve it by then. Spirit is assuring you, but you start with the vision, the dream, and then you put in the work, and through that, things begin to happen and change, and then boom, it just all comes in for you, Leo. What are your dreams? Now is the most auspicious time to begin the process, to begin the journey. And this isn't just write it on a piece of paper and then forget about it. It's write it down, visualize, and start taking the steps you can take now towards it. And within 6 months, you're going to have made so much progress, and things are going to be manifesting and coming in. And things could start showing up before then, okay? But Spirit's saying give it a good 6 months. Look at this, the Nine of Cups. This is the wish fulfillment card right here, Leo, right here. Yes, give it time and you're going to make your wishes reality. Six of Cups, 6 months. Cups are all about months in the tarot. Wands days, swords weeks, cups months, pentacles years. Okay, you've got to give yourself 6 months. And this right here is the it says Sun in Scorpio, so this could also start, some of this could start manifesting by Scorpio season, which starts, I think it's like maybe the 22nd of October through about that same time in November. Okay, so by the time we're in Scorpio season, you're already going to have things manifesting. You're already going to see your seeds that you've sown starting to grow and bear fruit. Oh my gosh. And then the Nine of Pentacles. Yes. Right here. And that's Virgo and Venus and Virgo. And let's see. Venus is gonna, ooh, Venus moves into Virgo on September 19th. Okay. So that's just even more empowering. And this right here, the Three of Wands with the Nine of Pentacles, is major happiness. This is abundance, comfort, stability, feeling good, feeling strong, feeling independent. Okay, so what's going to manifest within 6 months for Leo is this Nine of Pentacles energy. But it all starts right now. It starts with just a dream, an idea within you. And if you really throw yourself into this over the next 6 months, Spirit's saying you will make it happen. Nine of Cups and Nine of Pentacles are great cards. Okay, wish fulfillment, emotional fulfillment, money, abundance, stability, feeling good, feeling accomplished. So Leo, now is the time. No matter how big this dream is, you can make this happen. Yes, see, sow the seeds now with the Seven of Pentacles. And don't be focused on it's not here, it's not here, it's not here. You got to let that go. You've got to tell yourself within 6 months, it's happening. And I'm doing the work. I'm laying the foundation every single day between now and then. And then here, the Four of Cups. Yeah, Leo, this is saying that you're getting this message now because there's something that you want, okay? And you've got to do more than just dream about it. And if you don't start the process now, by the time you get into March, into Aries season, you're going to look back and be like, man, I wish I would have really just taken the chance and put in the work. If you want to learn a new skill, learn a new skill. And I don't know why, but I was thinking, you know, I had been doing YouTube for a while, but when I went full into YouTube, from that point, and I had like, I don't know, like 20,000 subscribers that I had gained over a couple of years, just kind of uploading here and there. And there wasn't a whole lot of tarot channels back then, so that's why, you know, I was able to get that many with not consistently uploading. But from the time I went in full time in March, by the end of like September, early October, like 6 months, I hit 100,000 subscribers, and I worked my butt off over those 6 months. Okay, and Spirit just popped that in my head. So Leo, whatever your dream and goal is right now, Spirit's saying start it now with this Virgo new moon solar eclipse, and within 6 months you're going to see some manifestation. Okay, because remember, we also have the Virgo full moon total lunar eclipse taking place on March 3rd. So at some point in March 2026, if you're putting in the energy and effort, doing all that you can do between now and then, you're going to manifest. And Spirit is so trying to encourage you. Okay? So I know like we're trying to look at this week, but Spirit's like, who cares about the details of this week? It's time to make a dream come true, Leo, and this is your path towards it. Give it 6 months and put your whole heart into it and see what happens. All right, so those are your messages. I am sending you lots of love and light. Take care. Hello, Virgo. Welcome to your weekly tarot forecast for September 15th through 21st. Happy birthday to all my Virgos celebrating this week. Let's get right into your messages. Let's see what Spirit has to say for your week ahead. All right, kindred partnership. So you are very focused on relationships this week, whether this is a romance, your friendships, your family connections, and it's like you're really recognizing who your tribe is, who has been there for you, who's had your back through thick and thin. And you may be really evaluating these connections because you're still under the influence of the Pisces full moon total lunar eclipse that took place on the 7th, okay? And then you're coming up on the Virgo new moon solar eclipse on the 21st, okay? And I feel for you guys, this is going to be like a 6-month process where you're really evaluating relationships and you're going to be closing the door on some connections as well as new connections coming into your life, because we have the Virgo full moon total lunar eclipse taking place on March 3rd. So it's like about a 6-month window where you're really going to be evaluating relationships, and it's already in motion right now. And I just feel this week you are feeling very loved by those who have had your back. Like your eyes are open to who is Team Virgo and who isn't. And maybe, you know, you're just like, oh, I like to be nice to everybody and whatever. But something about this week, you're really analyzing stuff, okay? And it could be because Mercury's also been in your sign, all right, since the 2nd. It's going to be moving out of your sign into Libra on the 18th, I believe. Yeah. And so that switch from Mercury being in your sign, now moving into Libra, and Libra is about relationships. That's where you're at, Virgo. You are really analyzing, and this could be where it's like relationships of your whole life. It's just like you're having coming full circle moment and you're really evaluating stuff. So let's go deeper into this. And also, my Virgos, my singles, you could be meeting somebody this week. And I do feel for you guys, there's somebody who's just really stepping up for you, somebody who's really being there for you, and you're feeling so loved. All right, Knight of Wands. Yeah, fair weather friends, romances that are just trying to dip in and get what they want and then dip out. Family who's not there. Wow, look at that. Queen of Swords. The Moon. So this is the card that represents Pisces. Yes, you are still very much under the influence of the Pisces full moon total lunar eclipse we just had. And you are really noticing who doesn't have your back, even if you know, you don't have like a specific cause in this moment. But when you look back, you're just like, man, this person is really passive aggressive with me. Or every time I need something, they just always have an excuse as to why they can't step up, why they can't be there. But I'm always there for them. Okay, it's so deep evaluation, and this could have a lot to do with fire signs as well as air signs in your life. But I just see this as you are getting very clear in focus in your emotions. And some Virgos out there, this is definitely a new person coming into your life this week. And as a general reading, it could be a new friend, okay? Anybody that's coming in this week that just seems to have a really beautiful, deep, and genuine heart, this is somebody that you can trust, Virgo, and you can really open up to them, okay? But also keep in perspective that this evaluation and these shifts and changes in connections is a 6-month process, all right? And if you've been feeling bad about yourself, by the time we get to the Virgo full moon total lunar eclipse in March, you're going to have a whole new perspective on yourself, your worth, and your value. So you are changing, Virgo. You are metamorphosing over this next 6 months. And you're also deepening the relationship and connection with yourself. More self-love, more self-honor, more self-respect. So let's pull some more cards. And there's also some truths that could be coming out. You've had some feelings about some stuff, and now here's the truth being revealed. All right, yeah, look at that. 5 of Pentacles. People who don't really have your back, who are fair weather friends, fake people. The Page of Swords coming out under that Queen of Swords, and the Page of Cups. Wow. Okay, so intuition is being confirmed and validated, because the Page of Cups can definitely talk about intuition and psychic ability, okay? And you're getting some messages. So Virgo, trust yourself and your gut this week. Dealing with people specifically, okay? And the 5 of Pentacles is an energy of feeling like you don't have enough, feeling rejected, all of that. And if like you've been feeling that way and it's really been hurting your feelings, and you've been feeling bad, like what's wrong with me? Why does this person treat me like this? Through this week, you're getting over that, and you're realizing, you know what? I'm worth more than this, and it's their loss. You're not going to be hurting anymore and feeling sad and bad about somebody who didn't love you, who didn't step up for you, who always stabs you in the back, like whatever the case may be, where you were hurting and feeling bad about yourself. You're snapping out of that. And like I said, you're recognizing your worth and your value and what you bring into other people's lives. And if they can't love you and honor you, you're out of there. And out of 6 cards, you got 4 that are representing of people. The pages don't have to be children. This could be people who are just very immature. The Queen of Swords is somebody who's very cold and icy and maybe even lies. And the Knight of Wands is somebody who's just in and out, coming in when they need something, when it's good for them. All right, we got the 4 of Pentacles, the 3 of Wands, and the 7 of Cups. Okay, so Virgo, sometimes we do, stay in connections because of the history, their family, and now you don't care about that anymore. Okay, you're really seeing yourself through new eyes, and people who are selfish to you and just can't seem to be bothered, you're done with that. And this right here, something good is coming in for you this week. And these people may have their hand out like, oh, can I have some of that, Virgo? Or warming up to you, and you just see it for what it is. Virgo, you just see it for what it is, and you're making big changes. And I'm telling you, it starts now, but it truly is a 6-month process, and you are going to be closing the door on some connections, even if that makes you where you are totally alone, where it's like, you know what, no, all these people are fake, they're phony, they're not my people. And you may walk alone for a while, but you're the hermit. Remember, in the tarot, you're the hermit. You are a wise old soul. You are very strong, and people are lucky to know you and be in your energy and be in your love because of what you're willing to do and be for those that you care deeply about. And you're not getting the reciprocity, so you deserve better, okay? And like I said, I do feel that there is somebody where you're looking at them and you're like, you know what? You've always had my back, and I love you. And it's like, it's okay if you're the only person in my life right now, whether it's a friend, a family member, or a romantic partner. Like, you're really recognizing who cares about you and who doesn't, and you're having the strength mentally, emotionally, and spiritually to walk away from connections that don't honor you. And if your heart's been hurting about past connections, Virgo, you're getting over that. Okay, so a lot of change in relationships starting now all the way out till March. All right, so those are your messages. I am sending you lots of love and light. Take care. Hello Libra, welcome to your weekly tarot forecast for September 15th through 21st. Let's get right into your messages. Let's see what Spirit has to say, what Spirit wants you to know for the week ahead. All right, dark thoughts. And this is about consciousness. Okay, Libra, something that's been heavy on you, you're finally getting out of that. And you see this person's walking through the maze there. You're coming out of a heavier situation that's really been troubling you mentally and as well as emotionally. And look at this on the bottom, another consciousness card, a consciousness of lack. And you see the heart right there. So Libra, you've been struggling with something. And this week is finally bringing you some relief and some happiness and some peace. So let's go deeper. Let's pull some tarot. It's like you've been in the darkness, the shadow, and now you've reached the light at the end of the tunnel, and your perception is shifting and you're returning to a place of hope and optimism. Page of Wands. The Hanged Man. Yeah, you've really been kind of stuck in this energy. And the the Five of Swords. You feel very defeated, okay? Betrayed, let down by either life, a situation, or a relationship in your life. And you've really been struggling with that, okay? But this week, Libra, you're finally going to be able to see things kind of the other way around. All right. And if you need like a personal reading about this to go much deeper into your personal details, Carrie's information will be linked below the timestamps, and you can get a really good personal reading with her. Just because of the way I'm seeing this, you're getting new thoughts, but whatever this is, it's really hurt you, it's really confused you, and it's kind of knocked you over. Like, why did this happen to me? This isn't fair. I didn't deserve this. And you're absolutely right. You didn't deserve this. You've just been feeling very defeated, very let down by life. And sometimes we do go through these cycles where it's like no matter what we're doing, nothing really seems to change. And you see all these positive readings on YouTube that you're coming out of this, your blessings coming in, and it's like nothing happens. And it just feels like salt in the wounds. Like, why am I even watching this? Spirit, why did you even lead me to this if this is not playing out in my life? And when that happens, it's because that is going to be your outcome, Libra. All right, that's where you're headed. But you're just in part of the journey, and it's like the middle, and you have to keep moving forward. You're not out of the maze yet. And so that's why Spirit brings you to those readings, because every reading you align to, it does reflect and represent something in your life, something that's going to happen, something that's going to come to pass, but perhaps it's not exactly in the timing or time frame that the reading is representing in that moment, okay? But for you, you're going to be coming out of this, all right, this heavy situation, because Hanged Man with Five of Swords is feeling very defeated and kind of hopeless and helpless, like my hands are tied. I don't even know what to do. No matter what I think or what I try, it's just like the same thing over and over. And yes, it's great to be positive about stuff, but we've also got to be realistic, right? We can't just put our head in the sand. And sometimes, you know, we're going through these different cycles and there's different soul lessons attached to it, okay? And we've just got to learn the lesson. And once the lesson is learned, we move out of it. And that's why we're here, to grow and expand spiritually and in consciousness. But this heralds some positive news or a breakthrough in consciousness for you this week, Libra. So let's pull some more cards. Oh yes, look at this King of Wands, the Strength card, and the Chariot. Okay, beautiful. You are coming back, Libra, right here, the King of Wands is somebody who is very empowered and able to move forward and make change. This is leadership as well. And so this is the energy that you're coming into. And I feel like it's that break in consciousness or positive messages. And through this journey, Hanged Man, you have been growing much stronger. Okay, and I get it. When you've had to be strong for a while, you're like, I don't care. I don't want to be strong anymore. But you do, Libra. Your strength may be the strength and the light that inspires somebody in the future. Okay, so you are strong mentally, emotionally, and spiritually, and you need to pat yourself on the back for that. And you've got the Chariot. Your energies are going to align with each other, and you're going to be able to move forward. And this is also like leading you into victory. So where you've been feeling defeated, okay, you are going to be moving into a space of victory in the future here, and you're coming out of this maze that you've been moving through. So congratulations, Libra. It's going to get easier. It's going to get better. It truly, truly is. And you just got to give yourself time. We all move through the things that happen to us at different paces. But never give up. You're too strong, Libra. Yes, because look at this. We got the star. The star is the beautiful light at the end of the tunnel. Look at that. The worst is about to be behind you. The Ten of Swords is all about completion, okay? You've already hit rock bottom. We see it here, but you're coming out of that. And beautiful Temperance. So you've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 major arcanas out of 9 cards. Major arcana are bigger energy than the minors, okay? And as far as the minors go, you've got the 5 of Swords and the 10 of Swords, feeling defeated, feeling like we've hit rock bottom, and then you've got 2 court card energies. So Libra, you are going to be coming out of this, and Temperance is all about balance being restored within you, okay? And the Star, the most lovely card, is about wish fulfillment, healing, hope being restored, seeing the light at the end of the tunnel, okay? So this is such a message this week to keep moving forward. Do not give up. It's going to get so much better for you. It truly, truly is. And you've grown so strong and wise through this journey. Positive news coming in, break in consciousness, a new surge of energy filling you. Really coming out of that space of feeling defeated and just kind of like you're at your lowest right here. And, you know, Temperance and the Chariot, balance is going to be restored. You're headed towards a victory of some kind. All of your travels and hurt and heartache and trouble is not for nothing, okay? And the Star is so reassuring. All right. I love that this card came out for you guys. I love the Star card. It doesn't mean like it's immediate, okay? But it means this is where you're headed. And that's why Spirit brought you to this message this week. So where this resonates for a specific area of your life, you are going to come out of it. You're going to be healed, and something beautiful is going to happen and take place for you. All right, Libra. So those are your messages. Again, if you feel you need a personal reading, I will link Kiri's information below the timestamps. I am sending you so much love and light. Take care. Hello, Scorpio. Welcome to your weekly tarot forecast for September 15th through 21st. Let's get right into your messages. Let's see what Spirit wants you to know for this week ahead. All right, milestone. Wonderful. There's some sort of achievement this week that you're coming into, Scorpio, and this could just be for personal goals, things that you've been working on, and some of you, this might be a celebration of like an anniversary, or I don't know, for some of you, I'm feeling like 5 years sober. Like there's something important and magical to be celebrated this week. And as a general reading, what that thing is different for each of you, but you are turning a corner, there's a breakthrough, or there's a big celebration for reaching a milestone. So let's get into the tarot. Let's see what else Spirit would like to add. Oops, these guys are all slippery trying to jump out of my hands. Oh yes, Judgment. That's absolutely completion of energy right there. Knight of Swords. Things moving really quick. Things happening quickly. Two of Cups. Okay, so Scorpio. Big breakthrough. Energy's coming together for you. And some of you, this milestone has a lot to do with a relationship in your life. Okay, not all of you, obviously, but the judgment is about the completion, and then you're reviewing how far you've come. All right, like, wow, look at where I was 3 months ago, 6 months ago, a year ago, 5 years ago, 10 years ago. Look at where I was and look at where I'm at now. Okay, so some of you, this could just be where randomly this week, especially because we have the Virgo new moon solar eclipse taking place, where you're just randomly kind of going into this life review and you're feeling really proud of yourself, where maybe you weren't giving enough credit to your strength and everything that you've overcome and all that you've achieved up to this point. But now here you are feeling really proud of yourself. And also with the Judgment, there's a door closing, and that could be on a lesson that you've been working on. It could be attached to this milestone where here you are, you've made it to this point and you're feeling really good, you're feeling really proud. And some of you, this has a lot to do with a relationship. Some of you may be celebrating an anniversary with somebody, or celebrating, you know, an anniversary of an achievement that they've made in their life. Okay, and for those of you where this is around a relationship, this is kind of like Spirit giving you a little wink saying congratulations, and that's why it's coming up, because naturally you would know, yeah, this is the anniversary of this week, right? But this is Spirit celebrating with you, patting you on the back, saying good job, Scorpio. All right, so there's something to celebrate this week. And I also feel there's some positive news that's going to be coming in for you guys this week as well. So congratulations, Scorpio. However this plays out for you, it's really awesome. And you should be proud of yourself. Or if this is you celebrating this because of the achievement of somebody who means the world to you, congratulations to them. Well, we had two jump out. Let's see. Oh, and you know what? They came out upside down. Beautiful. Okay, so these coming out upside down, you've definitely gone through something heavy and you've overcome, okay? Because Seven of Swords is about betrayal, defeat, just going through something really hard, especially with the Moon card right there. So I feel that the Pisces full moon total lunar eclipse closed the door on something of the past, okay? And you're celebrating it this week. You could have made a decision, you know, earlier in September, and you've really stuck with it, and you're feeling very proud of yourself. You've overcome. Yes, because look at this, Ten of Wands. Ten of Wands is about completion. You're setting down a burden that you've been carrying emotionally, mentally, okay? So some of you, this is really coming out of a struggle, and that's what the milestone is it was really hard, and now here you are, and things are starting to feel so much better. You are setting down a heavy burden this week, Scorpio. So congratulations to you on that. You should feel proud of yourself, okay? and overcoming some sort of betrayal, big time heartache, big setback, big defeat that felt very unfair. And now, because of this kind of like life review, you're looking back and you're like, you know what? That really freaking sucked. But I see how it's grown me and how it's changed me. And I am expanding into a better person today because of what I've gone through. And I'm proud of myself and I'm feeling good about myself. So that Pisces full moon total lunar eclipse, you're under that energy, and it's like you're closing the door on something this week that might have been very hard for you to deal with, but you've prevailed, Scorpio. You've overcome. And really listen to your intuition with the moon at the center. All right, Knight of Wands. Energy's moving quite quickly. You got that twice. The Knight of Wands and the Knight of Swords are very fast-moving energy. Look at that, overcoming the defeat with the Five of Swords, and you're landing in the Nine of Pentacles. This is you feeling good, feeling accomplished, feeling independent, feeling abundant. You know, also you could have really struggled over a relationship, a friendship, family, romance that just absolutely betrayed you, and you feel like left you high and dry, and now you're over it this week, Scorpio, because good things are happening, and you're just, it's like a whole new shift in perception, the way that you're seeing yourself, the way that you're seeing your life and everything that you've been through. And this beautiful Nine of Pentacles, there's a recognition of, if I wouldn't have gone through all of this, I wouldn't have ended up here. So this week is about a lot of reflection of your past also, okay? Intuition, 100% on point. So anything that you feel intuitively inspired to do or try or change, absolutely follow through on it, because it's going to bring a nice blessing into your life. It's going to have some success. And for this milestone, whatever it is that you're celebrating, you've had to go through a lot to get to this point. So again, congratulations to you. You really need to pat yourself on the back and feel amazing about yourself, because you have achieved, you have overcome. And again, it's like Spirit is giving a wink to you saying, hey, I'm right here with you, Scorpio. Congratulations to you. I am so proud of you. And this is beautiful. This is the final card, how you end the week, feeling strong, feeling independent, feeling abundant, and feeling really good about yourself. All right. So those are your messages. And if you need a personal reading, I will link Carrie's information below. I am sending you so much love and light. Take care. Hello, Sagittarius. Welcome to your weekly tarot forecast for September 15th through 21st. Let's get right into your messages. Let's see what is happening for all the Sagittarius this week. All right, stuck energy. All right, so Sagittarius, somewhere where you're feeling a little bit stuck, unable to move forward, you're going to have some movement there, because you see that beautiful rainbow, okay? And here he is, stuck in the mud. This is about energy. So you're going to have an energy shift this week in some area of life where you're just feeling really stuck, stagnant, frozen. I can't move forward. Nothing's changing here. I'm frustrated. So let's pull some tarot. Let's go deeper. Okay, so you got Justice coming in. This is a great start. Energy balancing out for Sag. And you've got the King of Wands. That's you. That's your energy right there. And nice, the Ten of Pentacles. This is Mercury in Virgo. Mercury is currently in Virgo, okay, and is going to be moving in to Libra on the 18th. And this right here is the card that represents Libra, all right? So Mercury is your mental energy, the way you're thinking about things. And so with the shifting of Mercury from Virgo into Libra, I feel that's where you're having that energy shift. You're going to start seeing things very differently. And that King of Wands at the center, that represents you, whether you're a masculine or a feminine, okay? And so there's like, you're being reignited this week inside. If you've just been kind of feeling hopeless, feeling lack of motivation, feeling tired, like I don't want to deal with this anymore, I don't want to have to be strong anymore, I just want something good to happen to me, it's coming. Sag, justice for Sagittarius, energies balancing out, and something really good coming in with this Ten of Pentacles. And this could be like you're going to be starting a job this week. There could be an increase of money in some capacity. If you're in sales or you're commission based, this could be a really good week for you. And this could also be unexpected money that just comes from somebody in your life that's like, here, let me help you out. Or I got something really good's happened for me, so let me share that with you. Also, this is about you mentally getting more balanced in your finances in general, seeing things much differently as well. But justice and good karma are on your side. And again, that's depicted by the rainbow right here. You've been stuck in the mud, Sagittarius, unable to move no matter what. And now a tow truck is coming to pull you out of that mud, which is going to feel like a breakthrough in your life. And your energy is shifting and your mind is changing about stuff, especially from Mercury and Virgo going into Libra. All right. And I love that you've got that synchronicity through the cards specifically, as you know, this is Mercury and Virgo. That's where Mercury currently is as I record this reading. But through this week, it's going to shift into Libra. And I feel that movement of Mercury into Libra is going to be powerful for you. It's just going to change the way you're seeing things. It's going to change the way you're feeling. And this could also be pertaining to a relationship in your life, because Libra is the energy around relationships, okay? And so there could be a big positive shift when it comes to you and another person, whether romance, family, or friendship. So you're getting out of the hard stuff, Sag. You're getting out of the mud. Your rainbow is coming in and you're feeling so much better, more optimistic, more positive, and your spark is returning and you're feeling more in control of yourself and your life. So let's pull some more tarot. And some, you know, heavier financial situations could really balance out this week. All right, yes, Six of Pentacles. Energy's returning to you. And that goes back into that good karma. Seven of Wands. You're no longer feeling like the underdog. You're starting to feel like you have the upper hand. And look at that. Look at that. Ace of Swords. Major breakthrough. New ideas. Figuring things out, seeing your way out, getting what you need to make your situation better. Okay, so this week things are getting good. And don't forget, we have the Virgo full moon solar eclipse taking place on the 21st. New moon energy is all about new beginnings, and it's even more empowered when it's a solar eclipse, okay? So you're going to have your breakthrough, you're going to have your answer, your solution by the end of the week. And that's so good to see. Ten of Pentacles with Ace of Swords. And this being at the center, the Seven of Wands, your energy, you might feel a little defensive right now, but you have the upper hand. You absolutely do. So let's pull some more cards. All right, King of Pentacles, nice. Four of Cups, and you got Ace of Wands. So you got two aces going on. Four of Cups is an energy where it's like things aren't as bad as they could be, but they certainly could be a whole lot better than they currently are, okay? And that's just kind of how you've been feeling. And with two aces, it is about new energy, new beginnings, fresh starts, new things coming into your life. And this also, some of you, it's like you're going to start handling things differently. You're taking different approaches towards problems in your life or troubled relationships. You're going to do things differently this week. And you might not, as you're listening to this, might not have any idea of what that would even be, like how you would even approach what's going on from a new perspective or take new actions. But by the end of the week, you're going to know exactly what to do. It's just going to come to you with this Ace of Swords. Okay, so two aces is two things coming in brand new that are going to be the game changers. And tens are all about the end, and aces are all about the new beginning. And we have this solar eclipse, new moon Virgo, and that is about new beginnings as well, right? Very empowered new beginnings. So for you, there is a new beginning this week, Sagittarius. And some of you, this could involve an earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn with this King of Pentacles. Also, this King of Pentacles could be somebody who's stepping in to help you out, to assist you financially, okay? Or this could be a new person coming into your life this week as a new friend, a new mentor, a new boss, a new romance. You know, it's different for all of you as this is a general reading, okay? But it's like you're finally getting the help and support you need this week, and you're having big breakthroughs. You're seeing things different, and you are also handling things differently. So it's all about beautiful new beginnings for Sagittarius this week. You're going to snap out of this Four of Cups and feel like, wow, finally the scales are turning in my favor. I'm finally getting back what I've been putting out there. Good karma, new beginnings. All right, Sag? So those are your messages. If you need a personal reading, Kiri's information will be linked below. I am sending you so much love and light. Take care. Hello, Capricorn. Welcome to your weekly tarot forecast for September 15th through 21st. Let's get right into your reading and your messages. Let's see what Spirit wants you to know for the week ahead. All right, intuition and manifestation with Spirit. All right, you've got to trust intuition this week, Capricorn, and take action accordingly. And also, there's some things that are going to be manifesting coming in for you. You are very connected into your soul this week. All right, and you're getting a lot of guidance from your angels, your spirit guides, through your intuition. So, you know, all intuitive promptings, take action on. Don't haste. And any situation where you've been confused, trust your gut in what you are getting of what you need to do, what you need to say, any changes that you need to make, because the spirits are talking to Capricorn this week, and they are trying to lead you in to achieving dreams, goals, as well as something is going to manifest and materialize for you this week. So let's pull some tarot. Let's go deeper. Okay, Two of Pentacles, and this is Jupiter in Capricorn right here. So Jupiter is blessing you. Jupiter is the planet of spirituality, which pairs so perfect with this card. It's spirituality as well as blessings that are coming into your life. Intuition, spirituality, blessings, manifestation. So that's a perfect card to come out first thing. Next is the Page of Pentacles and the Nine of Swords. Okay. This is saying do not give in to worry or fear-based energies, Capricorn. Trust your intuition and take action accordingly. Don't let your mind, the logic, talk you out of something that you're feeling really strong in your gut. And this is like an offer or opportunity coming to you. This could be something materializing for you. This could be very positive messages for you. You may have been wondering, like, how am I going to handle this? What's my answer? What's my solution? And you kind of want to worry about it, but it's coming in. What you need is coming in, and you're feeling that intuitively. It's like your mind wants to overanalyze and worry, but your spirit is giving you that message of, Capricorn, it's going to be okay. It's all going to work out. You've got to just trust the process, and also giving you guidance on different actions to take. So don't worry, don't overanalyze, don't let the logic of your mind talk you out of doing what you're just feeling in your gut, okay? So let's pull more cards. And I don't know why. Did I just call you Sagittarius? For some reason, I feel like I did. If I didn't, maybe this is involved with the Sagittarius. I don't know, Capricorn. But if I did, I'm so sorry. Right, Queen of Pentacles, whether you're masculine or feminine, this is you coming through as the queen to further confirm, to really listen to intuition this week, because intuition is your divine feminine energy, your sacral, okay? Ooh, unexpected stuff happening in a good, positive way, unexpected. And Queen of Swords. Okay, see, the logic of your mind is really like, no, play it safe, Capricorn. We've got to do what we are familiar with. We can't go outside the lines, but your gut is saying no. Take a chance, take a risk, try this, try that, okay, where your logic wants to fight you on it. Listen to your intuition, and with this manifestation, something is materializing very unexpectedly for you by week's end, all right? So congratulations on that. Let's pull some more cards. Let's see what else comes through. Oh, this one just flew. Okay, so there's the Capricorn symbol. Things have felt kind of stuck, kind of tight, like you are in a bit of a balancing act, but unexpectedly, things are just happening in a very positive way for you. Things are going your way this week, Capricorn, and you feel it intuitively. All right, this card just fell out. Oh my gosh, look at, here's Jupiter. This is the card of Jupiter in the tarot, and you've got Jupiter in Capricorn. So yes, Jupiter's blessing you. That is coming out under this Page of Pentacles, this Tower, and now the Wheel of Fortune. So you have nothing to worry about, Capricorn. Things are going to work out in your favor. You're feeling it intuitively, but your mind just wants to worry and analyze about it, but it's going to be okay. Ace of Cups. See, aces are all about new beginnings, new energy. And don't forget, we have this Virgo new moon solar eclipse on Sunday, and the new moon is all about new beginnings, new starts, new paths. okay? And this Ace of Cups is that new energy that's coming into your life. And this also tells me that by week's end, your heart is filled with a lot of happiness and joy. Your cup overfloweth, okay? This is a week to listen to your heart and to listen to your intuition. And I know, you know, Capricorn is an energy that wants to be very logical, very responsible. I don't believe it if I don't see it type of energy. But you got to kind of go against that this week and trust your gut, trust your heart, and believe that everything is working out here, and follow through on any intuitive promptings that you feel of different actions you need to take or different changes that you need to make, because the Ace of Cups can also be about strong intuition towards something. But with Queen of Swords and Nine of Swords, that's your mind trying to fight it, saying, no, we need to play it safe, we need to stick to what we know. Where your heart's like, no, let's do this, Capricorn. Let's try this. Let's take a chance. This is also about really believing in yourself, okay? You've got Jupiter coming in twice, and it pairs with this card intuition, the spiritual aspect of Jupiter, and then the manifestation, the blessing aspect of Jupiter. And you are getting a very unexpected blessing this week, okay? And if things kind of like work out in a way where it's like, oh, this kind of threw a wrench into my plans, don't freak out about it. That wrench in your plans is actually leading you to something better. And that's where your intuition comes into play, okay? And your heart saying, nope, you've got to trust the path. You got to trust the journey. All is well. Keep moving forward. This wrench that got thrown in your plans was to course correct you into the right direction for what it is that you're truly desiring, okay? But you've got Jupiter on your side this week, and that is a great planet to be supporting you and helping you, because something's manifesting. The Wheel of Fortune is turning in your favor, Capricorn. All right, so those are your messages. If you need a personal reading, Carrie's information will be linked below. I am sending you so much love and light. Take care. Hello, Aquarius. Welcome to your weekly tarot forecast for September 15th through 21st. Let's get right into your messages. Let's see what Spirit wants you to know for the week ahead. All right, the loving man. Okay, with people. So Aquarius, somebody is wanting to step up and really help you out. And there's somebody who really cares about you and loves you and is on your side right now. And as a general reading, this could be a friend, this could be a family member, this could be a romantic partner. And now my singles out there, there may be somebody who is just really in love with you and they just cannot take their eyes off of you, okay? And some of you might right away know who that person is, you know, and you're like, oh, I'm not interested. But this is a week where Aquarius is feeling loved. And look at what's on the bottom, happy success. So there's also some sort of success coming to you. So you are loved, and you are feeling a sense of success and manifestation this week, okay? And Aquarius, if you need help right now with anything, there's somebody around you that would step up and be there and help you out, okay? So if you need help in any way, don't be afraid to ask. Even if you're like, no, I'm really independent, I don't like to ask others for help. This is a week to ask for help if you need it. But ultimately, you are loved and there is some success coming into your reality. So let's pull some tarot. Let's go deeper. All right, Four of Cups, and it comes at the perfect time because Four of Cups is an energy of just kind of feeling like ho-hum. Things aren't bad, but man, they could be so much better. And look at that, the Chariots. Lots of Cancerian energy. This is the moon in Cancer, the Four of Cups. And this is the card that represents Cancer. Right now, Jupiter is in Cancer. Cancer is the divine feminine energy of the zodiac, and Jupiter is the planet of spirituality. Okay, so you're very in tune with yourself this week, and King of Wands. All right, so for a lot of you, this is literal. There's a loving man, and he's coming through as the King of Wands. And this is somebody who's really strong, charismatic, is a leader, and can really help you out if you need help this week. Okay. And also, if you're seeking help, like through a doctor, legal help, or anything like that, and you connect with the masculine, this is somebody that you can really, really trust. Okay. They have a good heart, and they're dependable, and they are very thorough, and they'll do whatever they can do for your best interest. Okay, so if you, my singles, if you have met somebody and you're like, yeah, I like them, but I don't know if I feel this spark, all of that, give this person a chance. Okay, give this person a chance, because they are a really amazing person. Okay, with that King of Wands and the loving man right there. And if you know you're a masculine and you're seeking a feminine, and there's this feminine around you, and you're like, yeah, I like her, but I don't know, give her a chance, because I see that a lot of success and happiness can be found within that connection for my singles, where that would apply. And my singles, if you meet somebody new this week, I'm feeling like they're a good-hearted person. Okay, so let's pull some more cards. Let's go deeper. And the Chariot leads to success. And since, you know, Jupiter's in Cancer, there is success for you this week, Aquarius. All right, now we got the King of Pentacles. Nice. The Nine of Swords, but you're really worried here. And the Hermit. Okay. So you got three strong energies around you, Aquarius, and at the center with that Nine of Swords, that's like a lot of worry, a lot of fear-based energy. Let that go and believe that you are going to succeed and that something good is coming in, because remember, Jupiter is about spirituality as well as blessings. Okay, and you got that Jupiter energy coming in very strong with this, you know, these two cards. So you are going to be blessed. Trust your intuition. No, it's not best to try to go it alone right now. Okay, there are people around you that can really help and assist you. And if you are single and it's kind of like you have some options here, and it's like, you know, who do I choose? Choose the one that's always showing up for you, because somebody around you really loves you. Okay, the one that you know is all about you is the one that you should choose. Okay, but also any help or assistance you need in any area of life, there are people around you that will step up, and whatever you're worried about, stop worrying about it, because you're going to be coming into success here. You got happy success. Jupiter is blessing you in some capacity, and the Hermit is very wise. That's also the spiritual aspect of Jupiter. Tap into your intuition and your wisdom, and you're going to just know what to do. And like I said, success is coming in, so there's no need to worry. Okay, these two just jumped out. Let's see what we have. All right, the Two of Pentacles. Yes, some of you definitely have a choice here, and the Hanged Man, and you're hung up on it. Okay, if this is like a choice between two people, like I said, go with the one that really loves you. If this is like a choice between two jobs, you've got to go with the one that your heart is drawn into. Okay, and when it comes to a choice of anything else, listen to your intuition. Don't listen to the fears and worries and overanalyzing of your mind. Listen to your intuition, because that's going to lead to success. Listening to your heart, your intuition, is going to lead you to success. And we have success right here with the Chariot. But it's like you're kind of stuck. You're kind of hung up. And again, if you need help and you're kind of like, well, do I ask? Do I not? Yes, ask for help. You never know what could be offered to you, what could be given to you. Yeah, you're really afraid of making the wrong choice here. Don't be. Connect to your soul, Aquarius, and you're going to know exactly what you need to do. And again, this is what who loves you, or what your heart's drawn into, and listening to your intuition and not over analyzing, and you can't go wrong. It's going to lead you to happy success. Okay. And again, you are very loved, you're very supportive. Somebody really wants to be there for you and help you out, even if you're somebody who typically just handles things on your own and you're like, no, I just need to take care of this by myself. This is Spirit saying, Aquarius, open up, let somebody in, because they will help you. Okay, so those are your messages. If you feel you need a personal reading, I will link Carrie's information below. I am sending you so much love and light. Take care.